What's up, everybody? Grumpy Giant coming at you from my Skyblock paradise. You can see some new machines behind me. They're good fun times. I went ahead and built them off camera because, you know, once you've seen one Industrial Foregoing machine put together, you've kind of seen them all. The recipes are all very similar in any case. So these are the Industrial Foregoing enchantment tools, right? Super massively, wickedly OP. It's ridiculous, okay? So this is the Enchantment Factory. It uses essence, mob essence, which we get from the mob farm. We're not using the spawner or anything right now, so we're not really using it for anything yet. That may change. And then this is the Extractor. Now the Extractor will take enchantments that are on anything, such as this golden armor right here, and it will strip them right off of that armor and put them on a book, on a random book. And this is the Enchantment Applicator. Uses the essence, again. They all three use a little bit of RF, but the Enchantment Applicator acts as an anvil. But rather than using an anvil that requires my own EXP to apply an enchantment, the Applicator will do it for me and use essence instead. I don't know how closely it follows the standard rules where gold armor has the best chance of the best enchantments versus, you know, say leather armor or something like that. But I always just kind of run it. So we're going to throw these in if we can. I don't know if it'll do the flux and fuse stuff, but we're going to find out. So we just got protection 4, unbreaking 3, and curse of binding. Well, I don't really want curse of binding, right? So this one's unbreaking 3, fire protection 3, last stand 2. The leggings got lifesteal 3, blast protection 4. I'll take the blast protection. That's cool. And the feet got lifesteal 3, holding 4. Oh, that is fantastic. I didn't know they could put just put holding on there. And then the flux infused sword got fire aspect 2, holding 4, and vorpal 3. Holding 4 is fantastic. I am thrilled about seeing that. So let's put these guys through as well. So, okay, well, let me show you this. What I'll do is I'm going to show you how each of these machines work. And then once I've shown you, then I will go through and get the good enchantments and get everything ready. I'll do that off camera because it can take a little bit of time. It's kind of grindy. So what I want to do, I want to strip at least the curse of binding off. It's probably going to start top to bottom, but it might go bottom to top. Either way, curse of binding has to come off. So we're going to throw this in, and okay, protection 4 came off. Unbreaking 3 is going to come off next. Yep, and then curse of binding will come off. So we just stripped all of the enchantments off of there, right? To get rid of curse of binding. Okay, so let's go and throw that helmet back in here. So this time we got holding 4, fire protection 4, and last stand 2. That holding 4, I am absolutely thrilled about seeing that. Last stand, I still don't know what last stand is, but I guess whatever. Which other one? So the curse of vanishing. Let's get the flux infused stripped, because I don't want curse of vanishing. All right, so there was the unbreaking. There is fire protection. There is last stand, and there is curse of vanishing gone. Right? I don't want them. I don't need them. Let's just get rid of them. Holding 4, lifesteal 3, blast protection 4. Those can stay. Let's throw just to show you how this works. Let's put the flux infused into the enchantment applicator, okay? And what you're putting on, the armor or weapon that you're going to enchant goes into this slot. And then we're going to put, let's see, what is this? So this is blast protection. This one doesn't have any, so we need to get better enchants on the boots. But those two I want those two. This one's fire, blast, so protection 4 on the chest piece. Done. Protection 4 on the chest piece. What else is on here? Unbreaking 3? Yeah, we could do... I mean, Unbreaking really doesn't matter on the Flux Infused, but, you know, it's got a chance of not using RF when... Let's see. Okay, so there's some decent enchantments just right out the gate. So the other thing that we can do, we can come and put in these other ones, and it will just do them. I like that right there. Protection 4, Aqua Affinity, Furious, Mending, and then Protection 3 on the Golden Boots. So, you know, you get a whole bunch of random enchantments, and most of them are going to be great. But what I will do real quick, I'm going to take a little bit of an off-camera break. I'm going to fully enchant out this set of armor. And the plan for today is to go knock out the Aether, whatever it is. So I've got the glowstone and the water in my inventory. We'll set up as soon as I get done getting these enchantments going. So, yep, stick around. We're going to go have a good time flying around in a cloudy, aethery place, kill some bosses, and then we can move on. That'll unlock Twilight Forest, and we're not going to skip Twilight Forest. We're going to go ahead and do it, but that won't be this episode. So, yeah, give me just a minute. I will be right back. All right, guys, I am back. Those machines are absolutely amazing. They are ridiculous. In any case, what we need to do, you know what, real quick, let's go over the armor. So I've got the Flux Infused Helm, has all kinds of enchantments. I got holding on all of them, amazingly. But holding, fire protection, last stand, aqua affinity, respiration. It ended up getting protection and blast protection. Unbreaking, lifesteal, mending, and furious, which furious is kind of fun. I think I ended up with furious on all of them. Yeah. So, feather falling, all the protections. I didn't get any projectile protection, which is kind of sad. Unbreaking on all of them. Holding on all of them. Lifesteal on a bunch of them. This one got thorns. That machine is crazy. So I'm going to lose a bunch of health right now. Boom. Just like that. But we just gained all sorts of powerful stuff. So what I'm going to do, I want to put this armor back in here. I want to hold on to it. Right? The sword got fire aspect, got ice aspect, got lightning aspect, Bane of Arthropod, smite, leech, lifesteal, looting, insight, unbreaking, vorpal. It also got holding. It got sharpness 5. It's crazy. This sword, when empowered, does 19 damage per hit. Yeah. And there's really almost no recharge. It's crazy. It's kind of broken. So, this is the Aether Portal. You put down glowstone like you were building another portal, and then you light it with water. Boom! Aether Portal! Yay! So I've got this solid grip Mega Loot pickaxe, because it does 14 damage or 15 damage, something in there. That's going to be very important for one of the bosses that we have to take on while we're in the Aether. And then I've got this flux capacitor. It's a resonant flux capacitor, so it already had, like, you know, 20 million RF capacity. I put it through the enchanter, and it got holding 4. So it now holds 75 million RF. Just in case we needed it for some reason. So, without further ado, let's go through the Aether. Now, this could take a second, and if it gets real bad on the other side, I'll make a quick cut and come back, but it should be okay. But what we need to do, we need to go into the Aether. So, here we are. Hello, Aether. Let's see, did it reset? No, it didn't. Cool, so I can still fly. What is that? Aether something? That's cute. Okay. There are all kinds of mobs. Wow. Golden parachute. Okay, okay. I need to turn that that volume. That's not what I wanted. I wanted volume. That is a bit loud here. Now, skeleton, that wasn't very nice. You jerk. You know what I need to do? We need to put a waypoint here. Okay, so now that we're here, of course, at night, because, you know, why not? We need to go run around and find, there are a couple of things that we need to look for, very specific things that we need to look for, and a lot of the stuff here is going to be hostile, so that's something that we need to kind of remember as well. But there's flying pigs, those are fun. What is that? That's... I don't know what that is. Okay, well that's cute. Don't really need that. The loading occasionally knocks out my flight, my ability to fly. Would you mind? There, you little butthole. So, we need to keep flying around and search for... There are 2 temple types that we need to find. Look at them flying pigs. You're supposed to be able to ride them, but, I mean, I can fly, so I'm not worried about that. There are 2 temples that we need to locate. I don't want to get over the void just yet. Okay, what is that? Quick soil. Don't want to get in that. And then a cloud. Whale. There's a whale. Alright. Okay, well... Usually you can get pretty close to these things. But I am not seeing one just yet. So, I tell you what, let me look around, let me find at least one of the guys that we're looking for. What is that? Feldspar. Don't need it. Let me find at least one of the things we're looking for, and I will be right back with you. Alright, guys, I am back. And I didn't have to go too much further, but I found the first of the temples that we need to locate, right? And it's right here. So what we need to do, we need to go in here, and we need to try to get the Valkyrie to spawn. There's one. Hello. And they're going to drop these victory medals, right? And we need to get 10 of them. I really don't care about any of that stuff up there. So we need to get 10 of these victory medals, okay? And that's what we're looking for. Are you charging? Sneaking to activate. Okay, now you're charging. Alright, so we're going to just kind of run around. These are probably mimics. Oh no, that one's not. A Zanite pick, we'll take that. And Ambrosial Torches. Now, regular torches don't work in the ether, so you need the Ambrosial Torches to be able to put them down. Those ones are probably the mimics. Hello, mimic. What is that? Which means you're a mimic too. Die, you dirty mimic. So I'm going to take the Ambrosial Torches. Might as well take those two. I don't know. Maybe. I just want to clear out all these rooms and see if we can get another Valkyrie to spawn. Doesn't look like we're going to. So I guess now we'll go upstairs. Man, there's a lot of these dummies. And there was... That thing's gonna die. Another Valkyrie, right there. Well, you went easy on me, but you died easy too. There's one. So, we just kind of need to run around. This one's probably a chest. Skyroot Poison Bucket and a Skyroot Bucket. Some more Ambrosial Torches. Okay, sure. Sure, we'll take them. Alright, how many do we have? We got 5 now. Oh, another one. Oh, a white Moa egg. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I'll leave some of this back here with them. Because I don't need it. I'll take the heads, though. I don't need that chest either. But I do want the white Moa egg. And the other Ambrosial Torch. Because we might need them. Hello. Goodbye. And we're just trying to go through here and get as many of these things to spawn out as we can, because we need 10 of the shield things and... Oh, hello. Goodbye. You in here? Yep, hello. Goodbye. Hello, Mimic. Goodbye. I like that. I don't know what that's all about, but I like it. I need to eat. There we go. And I guess we'll continue on upstairs because there's still at least one more floor. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Are you guys gonna die or what? There we go. Okay, so we have our 10. But we might as well kill the ones that show up. I'm not going to worry about them. Oh, come on. So now that we've gotten... Okay. Now they're just everywhere, huh? Is that what the plan was? Is this a mimic? Yes. I need to find an actual chest. These are both going to be mimics, right? There we go. Iron Pendant, and Ambrosial Torch, and Enchanted Dart. So now we can drop some of this junk off that we don't need. That and that. Okay, cool. And let's go to... Just go away. So we're going to go down here, because this is the other one that we didn't come up, and there is the final boss room. Hi there. So now we got to go up to her and say hello. We'll right click and we can, her name is Harskater, the Valkyrie Queen. I want to fight you. I'm ready. I have the medals right here. And she's not hard. Hello. And then she drops us this silver key, right? And apparently a golden sword that we don't need at all. So with this silver key, this opens up. And we can come down to this chest and we can access it. Lightning sword, Neptune boots, blue gummy sweat. Sweet, gross. Some Valkyrie armor. We'll take the armor, I guess. I don't know. And then a golden oak sapling. Sure. Golden oak sapling. A couple of these Ambrosial Torches just to make me feel better about it. We got gobs and gobs of glowstone. So, we are done here. Let's make sure that recognized it. So, Valkyrie Queen is done. Now we just need to go find Slider's Labyrinth. So, I tell you what, I'm going to get out of this one, and I will find the labyrinth, and I will be back with you once I get there. Alright, guys, I am back. So, I found it. I found it. And a whole bunch of other junk, too. There's a Xanide sword, all that whatnot. Another mimic, yep. Go away. So these are... That is the boss, right there. And there is that dude. So, I guess, because that is Slider right there. And now that we're in his room, as soon as we hit him, that's it. So, let's do it. He has to be hit with a pickaxe, right? And he doesn't exactly do a ton of damage or anything. He's just very annoying. Because his knockback is kind of ridiculous. And when he gets down to like no health left, he starts moving a lot faster. Too much stuff. Carved stone, I don't care about that. Yeah. No. Gunpowder, bye. Ender fragment, bye. So, anyway, he drops a key too, but it's the bronze key. And there is a treasure chest right here. And it has a bunch of other stuff I don't know that I want. Hammer of Notch, sure. Valkyrie Lance, sure. Sentry Boots, okay. Lightning Knife, why not? But really, I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that we don't really have to care about. So, yeah, okay. You see all these mobs. They're all being ridiculous. So, I think we're done here, actually. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was easy. I don't want to go over the void too much. I seem to lose my flight when I get to a server load. Alright, so we'll go back through the portal. And we really won't need to come back here ever again. Worth. But hey, the bosses are kind of entertaining, at least. You can give them that, right? So let's drop this stuff off. Whole bunch of junk that I don't particularly need. And the Valkyrie leggings. There's some heads, a couple of things. Blue gummy whatevers. Lightning knife. And all, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. There's supposed to be a way to hatch these MOA eggs. I don't know what it is. I've never actually tried to hatch one. I don't really care to, I guess. I don't know. I'll just put it in there for now. So let's see. So we've been at it for about what, 20 minutes or so. Let's look here. So we still don't have. Maybe we could get going on some of this. So a spike and a blood extractor. Yeah, we'll do just a tiny little bit to get introduced to EvilCraft. Okay, so evil. We got 6,600 dark gems. I think we're doing okay. All right, at EvilCraft. So spike. Where is... Spike, where is this spike? Spike is an iron. Okay, well that's pretty easy, I think. Yeah. Blood Extractor. And Spike. Let's get those in the inventory. Did that register? It did. And that goes all the way out there. Okay. I want to look though. So there are no other lockouts here, right? I wonder what the lockout for Twilight Realm is. Like, it almost certainly has to be this lockout, right? Because there aren't any others. So I guess we'll work down here. We'll get through this first couple of set, and then we'll be good to go. So Bloody Gems and quest complete pig iron. What? Okay. Whatever it says. So we've got some blood here, not a ton, but you know, a little bit. And we got a little bit more here. So the Bloody Gems, the Dark Power Gem is... How do we get... Can we get the... I think I have the EvilCraft book. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have the EvilCraft book. But we have one of the box of eternal closures. Well, in any case, I know what we're doing here. So let's grab... We're going to need some dark gems, too, while I'm thinking about it. No! Dark gem. We'll grab a big old chunk of them, right? Now let's come up here to a grassy area. And we will... we need a tank. We need a tank. Can we do the dark tank? The EvilCraft tank? Right there. We'll just do that one for right now. Alright, so we come up here. We put down our little tank here. And we can put some blood in there. It's a tank full of blood. Ew. That's just not sanitary. And we can take our bucket. And just put this stuff out in the world, right? Right. And it should eventually coagulate. There's one. And then... To go beyond that, we take a flint and steel and light it on fire. So there is hardened blood. Alright, and then we need a crafting table because we need to take one of these and surround it. No, oh, no. We need to have at least 5. Let's get that down here. Okay, well that didn't work. Is it this one? You got to be so quick with this thing. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, let's see. Let's look at the quest book real quick. So a dark power gem, yeah. So a 5-block pool of blood. Okay. Let's do this. No. What are you doing? Okay, well, I guess that's one way to get rid of that blood. Now it's all soaked in blood. Ew. Okay, so let's shrink this down. Not that far. We still need 5. And let's put our 5 buckets in here. Is there 5 in here? Yeah. There we go. So now we have our dark power gem. Perfect. We'll probably have to get a couple of those, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright, so our lockout is quantum physics with blood. Automated blood collection. I don't really care. The blood infuser might be kind of cool, though. So let's look at EvilCraft. The blood infuser core is right there. So we can totally do that. So there's a blood infusion core. And then a blood infuser. We'll get the blood infuser done, and then cobblestone. I wonder if that cobble will work. Probably. Yep. So blood infuser. Awesome. So now we've got a blood infuser that we can work with, and now we don't have to do this for the gems. We can just put the dark gem in here with some blood, right? And it's working. Ew, gross, blood bubbles. Ew. Would you quit throwing rose bushes at me, you jerk? And dark gem, nice. What did that say? Throw a dark... Oh, okay. Yeah, easy enough. Easy enough. So, down the line... repairing with blood, I don't care about at all. And that one, they're collecting spirits. Is that? I see. I see. Okay, by killing a mob with a vengeance ring equipped, its spirit will stick around for a while, and you can then use a vengeance focus to lure it to a box of eternal closure and capture it. We need a vengeance ring and a vengeance focus. I wonder what's involved with those. See if maybe we can just knock some of this out and move past the EvilCraft stuff, because honestly, I just kind of don't have any interest in doing the EvilCraft stuff. So that's some crushed dark gem. That's easy enough. Let's go up here and pulverize up. Let's do like 16 or 20. Can we make... the EvilCraft Vengeance Ring? Yes, we can. And then the Vengeance Foci. Yes, we can. Now those are complete. And now we need to get through the Promise of Tenacity 2. Right? Right. So Promise of Tenacity 1 is Bowl of Promises and an Iron Promise Acceptor. So Bowl of Promises, which probably has something to do with blood, and that's gross. A Bowl of Empty Promises are 3 of these Dark Power Gems. So we need to get a few more of these put together. And, you know, I tell you what, right now might be a good point to wrap up. So let's... So how much blood is still in there? A bucket. And there's 8 buckets in here. Let's just do like a dozen of these. So we will keep working on the EvilCraft stuff. The mob farm thing that it has is not worth it. It's really not. It uses so much blood, and it never really does any good. I mean, it really doesn't. So our best bet, now that this is done, that means this only needs Promise of Tenacity. This only needs Promise of Tenacity 3, which is I mean, that's going to be a bit, but it's going to be a bit of work. But first we need to do Promise of Tenacity 1. I may... You know what? If this episode runs long, so be it. Let's just knock out Promise of Tenacity 1 real quick. So there is our bowl of empty promises. And now we need a filled bowl of empty promises, which is a couple of pieces of crushed dark gem. So that is... Right, because what did we need? We needed the bowl of promises strength 0, which is this, so that. And then we go and infuse that, with blood. Okay, 6,000, cool, that's perfect. Full 10,000, let's do the filled bowl of empty promises. And this is going to take just a minute. So let's see. So a bowl of promises is now coming up. And then the Iron Promise Acceptor is what? Iron Promise Acceptor is a block of iron. Well. Iron. We need 1 block of iron. 6,000 blocks. We better be careful. And it will take a while, and we need to make sure that this is all the way at 10,000 blood. Otherwise, this craft will not go through. 10,000. Very cool. So a block of iron. We have our bowl of promises. And this is going. So the Iron Promise Acceptor will be there right away. And then the Promise of Tenacity 1. And we'll put this into the Blood Infuser. And we may have to... Oh, stop. I like just making this rosebush grow because it makes me mad. It drives me a little nutty. But we got roses. So, hey, you know, since we need red dye or anything, not like we have a chicken over there that gives us red dye. Iron Promise Acceptor. Very cool. So the Promise of Tenacity. Okay. We need to put that together at Evil. Promise of Tenacity 1. So we need a spider eye. Alright, that should be piece o' cake. Okay. At Evil. Promise of Tenacity 1. Spider eye. Done. We want the bowl of empty promises. The spider eye I don't care about. Done. So there is Promise of Tenacity 1. So we need to get down to 2 and 3. Promise of Tenacity 2 is a gold Promise Acceptor. But I think we're going to need to put this guy in there, which will hold a lot more blood. So let's... I think... actually, now that we're there... so we need to get to the Tenacity 3, which is a diamond promise, and... Okay, so how do we do these then? I just want to get this out in the open. So a filled bowl of empty promises is going to take... Well, we've already done that. And then the bowl of promises 2 is going to be with the Promise of Tenacity 1 in the Blood Infuser. And you do the same thing again to get Strength 1. And then the Bowl of Promises Strength 2 is the Gold Tenacity in there, and you do that again as well. So that is the plan, and I will take care of that off camera because that's just more of the same grind that we just went through, and there is no need to put you guys through that. It's not very fun to watch. Plus, it's just a bunch of blood, and, you know, that's gross. So, yeah. Actually, that's a good point to wrap up. So we're done with the Aether today. And I think EvilCraft is our lockout. I'll have to see if I can verify that. But I think EvilCraft is our lockout to get to the Twilight Forest. And once we get to the Twilight Forest, we'll just kind of breeze right through that as well. And, wow, I look fancy. I look so fancy. I'm all glowy and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, the next couple of episodes, we're going to devote back to power systems and power generation. We're going to try to get nuclear craft going, so that should be a good time. Keep an eye out for that. And, yeah, I think that's about it. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit that like button. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And until next time, Grumpy Giant signing out. Bye-bye.